Good morning. We're on the Willoway dock. Let's take a walk through the dock and look at some fantastic plants shipping out this week. Well, here we're looking at our 3-gallon Sorbaria Sem, and this is a very interesting plant. Nice lacy-like foliage to it. As you can see, it gets nice colorations, flowers later this summer. Beautiful plants. 3-gallon Sorbaria Sem. Look at that gorgeous chartreuse color on those Lemon Daddy hydrangeas. Gorgeous Hemerocallis. And these are Stella d'Or, and as you can see here, what a value on these. I mean, typically you're getting just 1 or 2 divisions. Look at these, are just can full coming up. We have a great price on these. These are beautiful plants. I pulled one of these 3-gallon burning bush to show you. Very nice full plant here. Look at that. Just starting to bud up. This is a landscape favorite. 3-gallon burning bush. Here's another very popular plant. As you can see by the pallets here, are our 5-gallon Texas Hick size. Perfect shape, nice consistency. Look at that. Here we're looking at an outstanding collection of small fruits. This is bushel and berry, and this is the smaller compact blueberries, thornless raspberries, and blackberries. Excellent choice for today's garden. These can be put in the landscape. They give you a spring flower, gorgeous fruit in the summer, and outstanding fall color. And these can be in the ground or in a container. Check this one out. This is bushel and berry, small fruit. I just wanted to show you some of these paniculata hydrangea, and look at the gorgeous size and shape to these. A lot of nice breaks. Our growers have trimmed them up, got them nice and tight, and they're going to break and look great. The same thing with our roses. You know, these are all natural season roses here. These happen to be drift and knockout. As you can see, they're coming on fine. They're branched. Got nice structure to them, starting to leaf out, and man, when these things leaf out, they're going to look gorgeous. So our growers have got them all trimmed and ready to go for you. Drift and knockout roses. Here's some more specimen material here. We have our 7-gallon Weeping Norways and Weeping Whites, and look at the bud count on these Miss Kim lilacs. I wanted to pull one of these off to show you. We have a nice selection of 3-gallon Kalmia, and this one happens to be Nipmunk. And gorgeous, heavy, full plants, and these will bud up and show you some nice color here in the very near future. But be sure to check out our Kalmia. We do a fantastic job on these 3s. Well, as you can see here, potted trees are really flooding the dock here. People getting caught up and getting their trees in. And I mentioned this one last time. This is a dwarf birch. This is called Magical Globe in the Plants at Work program. So this is a great smaller statured birch for courtyard gardens. It doesn't get very big, and nice rounded, tight, compact habit to it. And it also is grafted on Jackmonte birch, so you're going to get that really nice white peeling bark as it matures. Magical Globe. Here we have a familiar tree, but it may be in a different form than you're used to seeing. This is a Edith Bogue magnolia. And our growers have trimmed these into single stem trees and trained them up. This would be a gorgeous small statured tree for the landscape. Magnolia Edith Bogue, 7 gallons. Well, last week we were looking and I showed you some pyramidal holly, and those were 15s, I believe. So I wanted to show you these. Here we have a 7-gallon Blue Maid pyramidal holly, and look at the shape and form on these. Beautiful full plants. We've seen these on the dock quite a bit. Here we have our grow bags, and these are Skyrocket Juniper. Really nice value on these 3-gallon hydrangea petiolaris. And as you can see here, these are nice full trellis plants. These do great as a climber or as a ground cover. This is an attractive ground cover type plant that could arch over rock walls and such as that. And you can see here, these are full 3-gallon plants. Hydrangea petiolaris. Well, here we have some Japanese maples coming in. We have 3s, 5s, 7s, 15s, 25s. Nice selection of Japanese maples. Coming here to show you they're just starting to break growth, which is great. Good time to get them into your garden center and landscape. And cherries. Cherries are still going strong. We're going to have some warmer temperatures, but you should have some color this week and maybe into next week based on where you're at. So cherries are in bloom in the landscape now. This is the time to get them in. Here we're looking at a pallet of lilacs. This one is a French hybrid called Charles Jolly, and these are gorgeous. Look at the canes on those, nice full plants. Let's zoom in here. This one happens to be a red, but we got a great selection. you can see the buds are just starting. So you got some shelf life on these, and again, this is a plant that everyone thinks about for spring. French lilacs are gorgeous and for color and fragrance. We have some great plants here. Here we have a group of Autumn Joy sedum, and this is an old favorite here, and we got some beautiful full 1 gallons. Look at this, we got them heated up a little bit, got some nice size to them, tight compact plants, beautiful. Sedum Autumn Joy. Here I wanted to give you a boxwood update. Hey landscapers, look at these. This is Bux's Winter Gem 7 gallons, heavy, nice 18 to 21s, good value. Here's another look at lilacs, and here we're looking at Syringa palabin, and look at all the buds on these, really nice heavy buds, just starting to color up. And then next to them we're looking at Bloomerang 3 gallons, and wow, that fuzz on top, those are all flower buds, guys. These are really going to light up in the garden center in the weeks ahead. Definitely want to get these on the lot. So we got our lilacs are coming on strong. This is a gorgeous rebloomer from Proven Winners called Bloomerang. Here we have Bux's Green Velvet, and I kind of tip one so you can get a top view on those. Really nice 3s. Here's another look at some Calmia. This one happens to be Peppermint in a 3 gallon. Nice full 3 gallon. Here we're looking at Texas Captain in a 3 gallon, and look at the nice shape on these guys. Here I wanted to show you one of these. Here I'm looking at 3 gallon, and this is Pieris Red Mill, and look at the nice bud count on those. Big heavy full plants, and what a value. Pieris Red Mill 3 gallons. Here's another boxwood update. I wanted to show you our 3 gallon winter gems. You know, we've seen those big beautiful 7 gallons, but this is a great value in a 3. Here's a closer look at those hydrangea. This is again Lemon Daddy, and they've been trimmed back, but they're flushed out nicely. That chartreuse color of Lemon Daddy is just awesome. I'll show you this perennial. This is Celine Clifford Moore. Look at that variegated foliage. Here I wanted to show you some 3 gallon upright junipers. This is Juniper Blue Point. I've shown you this one on the dock several times, but it really is an impressive little plant. This one is Blue Holly, and this one is Willoway, our own Emerald Magic. And you can see it holds that nice tight shape. This would be a great boxwood substitute. In the fall it gets a little tinge of purple, but it holds this nice tight compact habit. Here we have some great looking grasses. This is Japanese forest grass Aureola, and you can see here gorgeous yellow color to it coming up nicely, and this one's really nice. This is a carex grass called Everest. Wanted to show you these 2 Proven Winter plants. Here we have Tiny Wine Physocarpus, and this is a gorgeous little plant for smaller statured gardens. Only gets around 3 feet or so. Gorgeous red color to it. Awesome kind of a fire red fall color. And then next to it we have Deutzia. And this is a gorgeous pink Miko type Deutzia from Proven Winners, the first pink one. This is their landscape plant of the year, for good reason. This one's great in the landscape or in containers. And you can see the buds are just starting to come on this one. This is Deutzia Yuki Cherry Blossom. Wow, this is an extraordinary package here. We're looking at our 10 gallon Picea Baby Blue Spruce. Look at these beauties. Here's another great Hemerocallis, and this one is Fragrant Returns from the Plants at Work group. And what a value on these. Of course they got those big beautiful tags to them, but let's look at this. Look at the fans in this, guys. We have a great value on these. These are beautiful Hemerocallis. This one's going to rebloom for you. It has a bright sunny yellow flower to it, bigger flower than Happy Returns, and fragrance. These cheery yellow flowers, this is Calthea palustris, or marsh marigold, from the American Beauties collection of natives. Look at that beauty. So I pulled one of these Ilex Royal Families in 3s off to show you the size of this one. Now this is the male female in the pot, but look at that 3 gallon. What a value. Here we have some ground cover, and this is Vinca Minor Bowls, and you can see here these are 1 gallons. Good value on these, nice growth to them, good color. Keep us in mind on your ground cover. We have both gallons and flats, and they're looking outstanding. Well, I was showing you the 1 gallon Vinca, and here's the flats. Again, very nice full flats, showing some color, great new growth. Wow, Look at the red stems on these. Here we have Cornus Ivory Halo. Very nice big full plant, as you can see here. Gorgeous deep red stems, and that variegated foliage is going to come out very shortly here. Beautiful trees, Ivory Halos. Well, you can see this dock is really starting to jump. Here I wanted to show you these 7-gallon hydrangea trees, and this is a paniculata vanilla strawberry. We got a great selection of these, and they got gorgeous full heads. Here's another hydrangea tree. This is a very big favorite. This is Limelight. It's got a little shorter stature to the graft, but I mean, I think this is great. This would be good for small space gardens, courtyards, containers. Look at the nice branching on this head. Here's another outstanding value. Here we have our 3-gallon hemlocks. And as you can see here, nice full 3 gallons, exceptional value on those. Nice consistent crop. Let's bounce over here. We've seen our azaleas. You know, we got a good selection of azaleas that are budded really nice, and they're still tight bud. They're just starting to crack color. See the little tip of red there? This is a 3-gallon, believe it or not, Azalea Stewart. Again, we have some great plants for you. Here's 2 more 3 gallons. On the right we have Cascade, on the left we have Herbert, and they're still tightly budded, but again, you know, in the weeks ahead we're getting some warm weather. You want these things to bloom on your lot. Beautiful big 3s though. Here I have some sedum for you to look at. This is sedum caudicola, the blue in the front. Look how nice and full those gallons are. Great color to these. And then behind them we have a new one from the Sun Sparkler series. This is called Lime Twister. And gorgeous variegated green and yellow. And they got some nice color to them. Good size. Here we have some phlox. This is the subulata or ground cover phlox. In the back we have blue, in the front we have pink, and you can see the buds starting to come out on those. This is one that's going to be exploding in the yards here very shortly, and people are going to be looking for these plants. Phlox subulata. Here we have barberry, and this one is Royal Burgundy, and good value on these, nice size. This one stays more tight and compact than the standard, and the deeper purple foliage, Royal Burgundy. Here's another very popular plant, is our 3-gallon Rhamnus Fine Line. Very nice. Well, we've seen our 3-gallon blue points, and here are 7s. You know, if you're looking for a landscape job, we got some gorgeous plants here. Here we have a pallet of Karen azalea, and you can see here just for a bud count, excellent bud count to them. They're just starting to crack the bud, so we got some time on those. Beautiful big plants. 3-gallon Karen azalea. Exceptional value on these 7-gallon Alberta spruce. Here's another cute top grafted tree. This is willow. This is Nishiki willow, and I think you can see the cute little head of these 7 gallons. This is going to have that variegated foliage to it. It's going to be an outstanding little tree. Nishiki willow. Another look at lilacs. Again, we're looking at our 3-gallon Miss Kim's, and look at the buds. Beautiful. So here we're looking at the Thuja Placata Sugar and Spice, and this is in the Plants at Work collection. And Thuja Placata is deer resistant, and it's a little quicker grower, so if you're looking for a nice privacy hedge, this might be your ticket. Thuja Sugar and Spice. I showed you this Pieris last week, and you know, it's heated up a little bit, and so Pieris Katsura in the Plants at Work collection had that pink bud on it, and right now it's going out of color as far as flower and in color as far as foliage. So look at that beautiful deep red foliage that's coming out on these. This is Pieris Katsura. 2 more awesome plants here I wanted to show you. Look at the gold color on this. This is Euonymus Gold Splash. You can see here beautiful rich yellow tones, nice plants, new growth. And then behind them is Aronia, and this is a new one called Low Scape Mound. And you know, this is a great plant for just about every soil type and condition. It has the white flowers, the dark fruit. This has more like a melanocarpa glossy foliage and fruit, and this would be a great commercial plant as far as erosion control. Just a lot of things you can do with this one. This is one to keep your eye on. This is Aronia Low Scape Mound. So we see the buds opening up on the PJM rhododendrons, and here's another lilac I wanted to introduce you to if you have not seen. This is Syringa Tiny Dancer. And we've had this one in the trial garden. It only gets about 6 foot, and this one has that big, beautiful French hybrid type flower to it. Gorgeous, gorgeous lilac. And look at the buds. These things are just loaded with buds. This one, if you love lilacs but just don't have a space for them, Tiny Dancer is the one you want to look for. This is a nice plant here. Here we're looking at Chamaecyparis soft serve from Proven Winners. This one will get about 6 to 8 feet. Has that nice lacy texture to it. This could be used as a hedge or also as an individual specimen. Gorgeous plant. This is soft serve Chamaecyparis. Wow, you must have been watching my video last week, because landscapers, if you're missing this one, what a value. This is Procumbens 9 on a 3-gallon. Here we're looking at more PJM, so we have them in different bloom stages. This one happens to be Landmark. Still have some nice tight buds. These are 2-gallon PJM Landmark. Here's another PJM look. This is a 2-gallon PJM Elite. Still tight budded. These are selling fast, so if you want PJMs, definitely get your order and delivery in. You can see the guys are busy tagging in these trees. Gorgeous, gorgeous trees coming in on the dock. You know, you definitely want to get those in, get them opened up and staged, then get some of this color in, get people excited about the beautiful weather we're going to have this week. Look at the bud counts on these. Cute little heads loaded with color. 7-gallon Syringa Bloomerang tree form. Here we're looking at more Dianthus, a few Achalasia, and that gorgeous Subulata phlox. So the barberry we're looking at here is a tight upright golden yellow called Sunjoy Gold Pillar Maria. And I really like this one. I've seen it used as a low growing hedge. It's easily trimmed and maintained, and it gives you that sunny yellow color. And then next to them, let me pull one of these out. This is another unusual arborvitae. Here we have Thuja de Groots, or de Groot Spire. And this one stays nice, tight, compact, habit to it, more formal looking hedge. Beautiful plant. This one was also nice as a specimen plant. This is Thuja de Groot Spire and Barberry Maria, or Sunjoy Gold Pillar. This azalea is Azalea Gerard's Crimson. Look at the buds on these guys. Would you believe me if I told you this is a 3-gallon Blue Maid? Look at the size and value on this, guys. More great looking perennials here. We have Artemisia, again the Celine. We have the blue color of this gorgeous blue fescue. We see anemones, some armeria over here, and look at these peonies. They're up looking sensational. Well, that's a quick walk through the dock today. I think you see that we've got some outstanding plants shipping on the dock. A lot of great spring color, old favorites for landscaping and gardening. Beautiful trees, awesome looking perennials. Be sure to check our availability and your loads. I hope we're loading this truck for you.